A very, very sad story. Oshkosh police and the Packers are expected to give an official announcement about the identity of the boy pulled from the Fox River yesterday. It's believed to be the 21-year-old son of Packers offensive coordinator Joe Philbin. This disappearance over the weekend in Oshkosh, while officials haven't made the announcement yet, some sources around Lambeau confirmed the body pulled from Fox River yesterday afternoon is the 21-year-old son, Michael Philbin.
So sad.
It is it's very, very sad. He had been missing since 2 a.m. Sunday. He was seen near the river.
Yeah, security guards saw a guy go in and said they had been searching for him. So yeah, it's just awful. And then like Mike McCarthy said, and it's a family situation when it comes to the Packers. It's family first, and that's what they're going to have to really rally around the coach.
And it's a sad, obviously a tragic story whenever, but last night my husband and I were saying, it happens the week that national media spotlight is on Lambeau anyway, because of the big playoff game. So they're all there. Now they're covering, you know, poor man and his family.
So now he can't even have his privacy for his grieving.
Right.
And foul play is not expected here, right?
No, I mean, we've had a lot of talk about boys that have gone into the rivers near the colleges and stuff, but yeah, that's not the case in this one.
And we should say as well that Oshkosh Police told her, holding a news conference at 10:30 this morning, and so we'll have that and have the latest on Fox 6 News at 11 on this case. But again, perhaps some updates. So.
Sad start,
I can't stress enough, the ice in our area and even further north than you would expect on any given winter is not a good idea.
Right.
It's not safe.
No, not with the weather we've been having.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. And you know, experts that do this kind of stuff, you know, go ice fishing and things, they can test it and check it, but yeah, just don't risk it. It's so not worth it. Very, very sad story. However, it does put things in perspective sometimes, and the other troubles of the world seem a little bit smaller, like this whole recall thing, which, guess what? There's new YouTube video for.
No!
Yay!
I was hoping for this.
Someone apparently getting a little physical with some of the recall folks out there, and this lady didn't like being videoed. She thought she might turn the tables, and then I guess fisticuffs kind of happened. And I don't know how well we can hear it, but she didn't want to be videotaped, and she was unaware that it was perfectly illegal, and we should make that clear, that if you are in a public place, anyone can videotape you, and while it might be very irritating, I totally feel that, you can't attack them for it. She, however, I think has actually kind of come around and kind of made this a little classier than it would otherwise be. She confronted someone, by the way, on Blue Mountain near Maine on Saturday. Saw the whole thing there on video, obviously, and she kind of has come around to say that, you know, she wouldn't let her kids act like that. She's very embarrassed by it. She's already apologized, and I think we have a clip of that on right now.
I apologize to that gentleman if it's caused too many embarrassments. I'm embarrassed. I can't believe I behaved like an immature schoolgirl.
Yeah, I give her big credit for kind of being...
Yeah, I gotta give her credit for that. I can see how you can get caught up in the moment.
I do,
something
but
dumb.
would she have apologized if it were not being videotaped? It's interesting. She said that she wouldn't let her children behave like that, and I wonder, this gives everybody the opportunity to see themselves in ways.
And just kind of think before you act. I mean, everybody's fired up about this stuff, but...
And everybody, yes, and absolutely, she acted inappropriate and immature, and she admitted to all that. And it's also the time where we're so on each other's things, that where everybody's taping. The Brookfield Patch, actually, the full article, this came from our partners at the Brookfield Patch. They go through both accounts, her account of what happened and the man's account. Who she says she hit him like she'd be brushing a fly. The man says she hit my arm. You know, this is also, we want to point out, according to the Brookfield Patch, this is the same man who rolled on another person coming up, and we ran that story recently last month. So everybody's just looking for something.
He's a recall photographer?
Yeah.
Just asking.
But you know, and again, he's standing out there, and I can't say that everybody that pulls up and gets out of a car, you think you're threatened for your safety, but you know, it's like, oh, I know, it's on camera. I mean.
But it's an interesting coincidence.
Yes, she was 5'2", 118 pounds.
Yeah.
Threat.
Danger.
At the same time, it really doesn't matter. I mean, your rights end at the tip of someone's nose.
That's right. It doesn't matter your size.
Absolutely.
You can't.
And that's what we really need to remember. And I don't like that either, that if I'm out, like, just doing me, I could be videotaped.
Oh, yeah,
and
anywhere.
It could be posted.
And
But for better or for worse, that is the law.
I hate
that.
You
is the
have
law.
the right to videotape.
It's just like in the news when we're out there and people are saying, I don't want to be on, but they're walking down a public street. It's like, sorry, you're here.
We're here.
Home.
Yeah.
Yeah. way it
All right.
goes.
Well, Rob, you will like this story because I thought of you. This is a National Cut Your Energy Cost Day.
It's
Yay!
the one we celebrate so big with the presents and all.
What'd you get me?
What did you get?
Yeah.
What'd you get, Rob?
Kind of funny, but I thought of you because, of course, you're always looking for ways to
Hopefully I
be
get a lower bill.
frugal type of things. This is from Alliant Energy, but of course, everything, and regardless of who your energy company is, can use this. Install fluorescent light bulbs. They talk about things like that, lowering your heat by a few degrees. We asked you on Facebook this morning about some of the things you do. Maureen shuts off the lights when you leave a room. Do you guys do that at home?
Yeah.
I do.
You do
know-
every time?
Yeah, you know what really annoys me right now, though, is that my husband leaves the monitors on for the computer.
Oh,
Okay.
You know,
that's
because
supposed
he's
to
so
eat up.
used to rendering things, you know, at night that it's
Yeah.
got to be on it. But I want those things off.
Yeah,
But
it does eat up a lot of electricity, right?
It
And
does,
even-
but he's okay with it. So I
Okay,
gotta
but
just
don't
go
they
over
just
it.
go off?
No, not if they're set to not ever
Yeah.
go
Well, they
off.
maybe go into a sleep mode, but they're still
Right.
drawing electricity unless they're completely off.
Right.
Some of them are still drawing a charge even if they're just plugged in because they have
Yeah.
that like standby mode.
Whoa.
Vampire electronics.
That's what
is
Kendall
we've called
says.
it.
Unplug the stove, microwave, TVs when you're not
Stove.
using them.
That's a little tough to pull the,
The
stove
stove
out.
with the
hard,
timer. Because
Beth,
it does take for the time.
wash
for
your
the clock.
dishes instead of using the dishwasher. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
These are all
true.
people, you know. Jason says, I haven't turned on the heat at all this winter. Is this my husband? I'm just kidding. No,
Hey, that's a
a
big
different
thing.
Jason. Oh, we're doing pretty well.
Well, especially if you have, you know,
thank
some of the
you.
older houses that aren't as well insulated as they maybe should be or whatever the case may be, just turning it down a couple of degrees.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
will get used to it, believe it or not. You will get used to
If
it.
you put
today-
on a sweatshirt.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
put
put
on
on
a
a
robe or
sweater.
sweatshirt.
Today, I think we're all sitting pretty good on the heating bill.
Yeah, the
thing,
heating
right?
bill's good.
So far, so
Love
good.
this.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
All right. Have you seen the new, I want to call it the Aaron Rodgers commercial because it's so cute, but it's really BJ Raji's. Yeah?
He's doing his
Dancing
thing.
like that. Is that a good look for Nicole?
No,
you tell us.
no.
The new commercial, we're going to be talking about that and what you think about that and what you think about Nicole's dance moves.
Sorry,
Come back.
Milwaukee.